Good morning students. In this video we are going to discuss about NEET and K-CET level coaching part on the chapter Cell the Unit of Life. Subtopics Endomembrane System. Right? Now let's enter into today's session. First question. Choose the organelles which are not included under the endomembrane system. Here in this question A to G, certain cell organelles are given. In these cell organelles, we need to find out the cell organelles which are not included under the endomembrane system. Have you understood? Now let us see one by one in detail. A. Endoplasmic reticulum. B. Golgi apparatus. C. Lysosomes. D. Vacuoles. E. Mitochondria. F. Peroxisomes. And G. Chloroplast. So let us see in detail about this question. Options are given here A, B, C, D with different alphabets. We need to find correct option for this given question. Okay, now listen one small clarification and explanation regarding this question. Endomembrane system generally in animal cells and plant cells together includes certain nature, right? So this endomembrane system includes specific cell organelles in them. What are those cell organelles? Like endoplasmic reticulum, shortly called as ER, next Golgi complex, next lysosomes, next vacuoles. These four cell organelles together comes under endomembrane system. Why these are called as with a specific name endomembrane system? Because in endomembrane system, though there are many organelles are present, all the cell organelles functions are coordinated with each other. Understand? While each of the membranous organelles is distinct in terms of its structure and function, many of these are considered together as an endomembrane system because their functions are coordinated with each other. Understand? So now let us eliminate non-endoplasmic reticulum cell organelles from the given below. Option A, D and E only. Option B, C, B and A only. Option C, B, F and G only. Option D, E, F and G only. Understand? So students, the correct option for the given question is option D, E, F and G only. Let us see what are those E, F and G from the given list. E is mitochondria, F is peroxisomes, G is chloroplast. These three cell organelles are not included under endomembrane system, whereas A, B, C, D. What are those A, B, C, D? Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, like lysosomes and vacuoles. All these four cell organelles are in order included under endomembrane system. Understand? So these rest of the three cell organelles are not coordinated with the above components in function wise. So these are not considered as a part of endomembrane system. Hope you understood the explanation for this question. Now let us move to second question. Pick out the reticulum of tiny tubular structures scattered in the cytoplasm. Let's see options. A. Endoplasmic reticulum. B. Golgi apparatus. C. Lysosomes. D. Vacuoles. So the correct answer for this question is A. Endoplasmic reticulum. Now let us see explanation regarding this question. Electron microscopic studies of eukaryotic cells reveal the presence of a network or reticulum of tiny tubular structures scattered in the cytoplasm that is called as endoplasmic reticulum, shortly called as ER. Understand? So hope you understood this question explanation. Now moving to third question. Choose the correct statement from the given below. This is statement based question, very important way of asking for competitive examinations. Understood? So let us see statement 1 and 2. Statement 1. Vacuoles divides the intracellular space into two distinct compartments. Next, statement 2. Compartments in the are luminal and extraluminal. So in the given four options, we need to find out the correct option, which are correct statements. So statement A, only statement 1 is correct. B, only statement 2 is correct. C, both the statements are correct. D, both the statements are incorrect. Students, I would like to tell you one important point here. First statement, vacuoles divides the intracellular space into two distinct compartments. This is wrong. This statement is wrong because here vacuole is not divided into intracellular and extracellular compartments. Then who is divided? Here it is divided nothing but endoplasmic reticulum. Which cell organelle is dividing? Endoplasmic reticulum is divided into intracellular space. It is nothing but called as inside ER, and extraluminal, it is nothing but called as towards cytoplasm. So these two compartments are present in the endoplasmic reticulum. So first statement is wrong. Then second statement, compartments in the ER are luminal and extraluminal. Just now we had a discussion. Those two compartments which are present in the endoplasmic reticulum are luminal and extraluminal. So the correct option for this question is only statement 2 is correct. Option B. Have you understood this one? Okay. Then next, moving to fourth question. The ER often shows ribosomes attached to their outer surface in these following organelle. So we need to find out on which cell organelle ribosomes are attached frequently. Option A, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. B, Golgi apparatus. C, rough endoplasmic reticulum. D, vacuoles. So the correct option for this question is option C, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now let us see explanation for this question. So as we discussed just now, the ER often shows ribosomes attached to their outer surface. The endoplasmic reticulum bearing ribosomes on their surface is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum, shortly called as RER. Understand? So these ribosomes are meant for synthesis of proteins. They are site for synthesis of proteins. Understand? Now coming to fifth question. Find out the specific characteristics of SER. So we need to find out the specific characteristics. Now let us see options. A, ribosomes attached to their outer surface. B, protein synthesis due to presence of ribosomes. C, in animal cells, lipid-like steroidal hormones are synthesized. Next, D, continues with the outer membrane of the nucleus. So students, the correct specific characteristic of SCR in the given ABCD options is option C. So SCR, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, is not possessing ribosomes on the surface, so appearing very smooth in nature and are called as shortly SCR, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. But the role is majorly it is a site for synthesis of lipid. In animal cells, lipid-like steroidal hormones are synthesized in SCR only, smooth endoplasmic reticulum only. Understand? So this is the correct explanation. So the correct option is option C. Have you understood? Now coming to sixth question. Identify the organelle in animal cells which produces lipid-like steroidal hormones are synthesized. So just now we had a discussion in the above question. It is nothing but, let us see options one by one. First of all, mitochondria, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the chloroplast. So here, which is producing lipid-like steroidal hormones in the given cell organelles? It is nothing but option B, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is also synthesis in a a certain amount, those are nothing but lipids. Understand? So rough endoplasmic reticulum is site for synthesis of proteins, smooth endoplasmic reticulum is site for synthesis of lipids. So this is very important concept for competitive examinations like NEET and K-CET. Please make a note. Next, coming to seventh question, matching type. Match the following column 1 with column 2. In the column 1 given some cell organelles, in column 2 given some specifications. Now let us match one by one. A. RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. B. SCR. C. Golgi operators. D. Lysosomes. E. Vacuoles. So we need to find out their respective function from the column 2. So now let us match. First one is RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. It is meant for synthesis of proteins due to presence of ribosomes on the surface. So alphabet R A is matching with the Roman number 5, protein synthesis. Next, SCR. It is matching with the Roman number 4, steroidal hormones synthesis. So they are lipid-like steroidal hormones, and it is also set for synthesis of lipids. So B is matching with the Roman number 4. Next, Golgi operators. Golgi operators is nothing but, the specification is nothing but packaging materials. So next, so C is matching with the Roman number 1. Next, lysosomes. Lysosomes are meant for having or producing hydrolytic enzymes. So D is matching with the Roman number 3. Next, vacuoles. Vacuoles possessing a membrane, single membrane on the surface, it is called as tonoplast, facilitates transportation against to concentration gradient. So E is matching with the Roman number 2. So the correct answer for this question is option D. So now we'll read the answer. A 5, B 4, C 1, D 3, E 2. Have you understood? Now coming to 8th question ma. Choose the incorrect statement regarding Golgi operators from the below. Okay, now let us see options one by one. Golgi operators consist of many flat disc-shaped sacs. B. Cisternae are stacked parallel to each other. C. Cisternae are concentrically arranged near the vacuole. And D. Golgi operators first observed by Camillo Golgi. So students, in the given question, they asked us to choose the incorrect statement regarding Golgi operators. Now once again let us see options one by one. Golgi operators consist of many flat and disc-shaped structures. Very good. Correct only. It is called as also cisternae. A option is correct. Next, B. Cisternae are stacked parallel to each other. This is also called cistern has two phases, cis and trans. So cis is forming phase, trans is maturing phase. So B option is also correct. Next, C. Cisternae are concentrically arranged near to the vacuole. So this is wrong. Cisternae are concentrically arranged near to the nucleus. So it is wrong. Next, option D. Golgi operators first observed by Camillo Golgi. This is also correct. Camillo Golgi firstly observed Golgi operators in the year of 1898. Understand, which are densely stained reticular structures near the nucleus. Understand? So they very closely present to nucleus. Next, so the correct option is option C. It means they asked us to choose the incorrect. So in the given ABCD, the incorrect one is option C. It is not near to the vacuole, it is near to the nucleus. Next, ninth question. Find out the irrelevant one to Golgi operators from the given below. Option A. Synthesis of proteins. B. Formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids. Next, C. ER fused with the cis phase of Golgi operators. Next, D. Performs the function of packaging materials. So regarding Golgi operators, we need to find irrelevant one. So what is the irrelevant one from ABCD? It is nothing but synthesis of proteins. So Golgi operators is not meant for synthesis of proteins. Endoplasmic reticulum is meant for synthesis of proteins. Understood? So the irrelevant one is synthesis of proteins. Rest all BCD, formation of glycoproteins and lipids. Next, you are fused with this phase of Golgi operators, performs the function of packaging materials. All these are correct. Next, 10th question. A membrane bound vesicular structures formed by the process of packaging in the Golgi operators is, it is nothing but lysosomes. Option D. Now let us see some detailed explanation regarding this 10th question. Students, lysosomes are membrane bound vesicular structures formed by the process of packaging in the Golgi operators. Understand? So the isolated lysosomes vesicles have been found very rich in almost all the types of hydrolytic enzymes. Understand? So the correct answer is nothing but option D, lysosomes. Next, 11th question. Lysosomes are found to be rich in these following enzymes. What are those? Let us see. Lipases, proteases, carbohydrases, and D, all the above. So the correct answer for this question is option D, all the above. How come it is? Let us see explanation. Then here, lysosomes have been found to be very rich in almost all types of hydrolytic enzymes. Hydrolases are generally lipases, proteases, and carbohydrates. And these three enzymes, what are those? Lipases, proteases, and carbohydrates, optimally acidic at the active at the acidic pH, and these enzymes are capable of digesting of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids also. Understand? Hope you understood explanation for this question. Now let us see 12th question. Hydrolytic enzymes or lysosomes are optimally active at. So these hydrolytic enzymes, which we had a discussion just now, of lysosomes are optimally active at acidic pH, base pH, neutral pH, and none of the above. The correct answer is acidic pH. They are very active at acidic pH compared with the option B, C, D. Understand? Now coming to 13th question. Pick out the vacuoles characteristics from the given. So we need to identify the specific characteristic of vacuole. A. Contains water. B. Contains sap. C. Contains excretory products. D. All the above. So the correct answer for this question is option D. All the above. Because vacuole possessing water, cell sap, and excretory products also in them, since 90% of the volume of the plant cell is occupying by the vacuoles only. These vacuoles are membrane bound and space found structures in the cytoplasm. So this is because they are helpful for saving or preserving water, sap, excreted products, and other materials also, which are not useful for the cell. Understand? So the correct answer for this question is option D, all the above. Next, 14th question. In amoeba, the contractile vacuole is transport and important for. Now let us see once again. 14th question. In amoeba, the contractile vacuole is important for. For what purpose this contractile vacuole is very important in amoeba? First of all, amoeba is a microorganism. Let us see for what purpose it is useful. Option A, digestion process. B, respiration process. C, excretion process. D, transportation process. And the correct option for this question is option C, excretion process. So for the process of excretion, in amoeba, there is a one particular organ. It is nothing but called as contractile vacuole. Understand? So this is also very important. Please make a note. They asked this same question in previous NEET examination. Next, 15th question. Food vacuoles are formed by engulfing the food particles in which of the following kingdom? Option A, in Monera. Option B, in Protista. Option C, in algae. Option D, in bryophytes. So students, food vacuoles generally can be identified in a specific kingdom. It is nothing but Protista. So the correct option is nothing but option B, Protista. Example, Euglena. Understand? Next, 16th question. Find out the correct role of the tonoplast in vacuole. We need to identify the correct role from the given ABCD. Option A facilitates the transport of ions and materials, again concentration gradient. Option B facilitate the transport of ions and materials towards the concentration gradient. Option C play a role in secretion of hydrolytic enzymes. Option D play a role in providing this shape and structure to the cell. So students, we need to identify the correct role of tonoplast. Understand? So the correct answer for this question is option A. It facilitates the transportation of ions and materials against to concentration gradient. Which one? Tonoplast. And in one more point I would like to tell you. In plant cells, the vacuole can occupy up to 90% of the volume of the cell, and that too, this vacuole contains water, sap, excreted products, and other materials also, which are not so useful and which are useful for the future. Understand? Next, the vacuole is bound by a single membrane called as tonoplast. So this tonoplast is performing one specific function. What is the specific function? It is nothing but transportation. So many ions and materials against concentration gradient move into the vacuole. Hence the concentration is significantly higher in the vacuole than in the cytoplasm. Understand? So in the vacuole the concentration gradient is significantly higher, understand, than in the cytoplasm. So hope you understood explanation for this question. Now I am going to next question, 17th question. Identify A and B in the given below. So dash percentage of the volume can be occupied by the dash in a plant cell. Let us see A and B, what are those are exactly. Option A 95% and vacuole respectively. B 90% and vacuole respectively. C 90% and chloroplast respectively. D 90% and mitochondria respectively. So the correct answer for this question is option B 90% and vacuole respectively. So by fulfilling this uh, B option, I will read the statement once again. 90% of volume can be occupied by the vacuole in the plant cell. Understand? So hope you understood explanation. Now moving to 18th question. Find out the mismatch from the given. Option A plant cell vacuole. This is absolutely correct. Just now we had a discussion, right? Next, B euglena food vacuole. This is also absolutely correct. Just now we had a discussion in this video only. Euglena belongs to Protista. So in Protista, the food can be stored in the form of vacuoles called as food vacuoles. So B's option is also absolutely correct. Next, C RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. This rough endoplasmic reticulum is not evolving from inner nuclear membrane. It is evolving from outer nuclear membrane. So this pair is wrong or mismatch. Which one? C pair. Let's see D also. Lysosomes consisting number of hydrolases. So this D option is also correct. So what's the mismatch here? Option C RER, inner nuclear membrane. It should be outer nuclear membrane, since the RER is emerging or expanding or developing from outer nuclear membrane. So next, 19th question. Find out the correct one with whom Golgi operators remains in close association. So this is also very important. Please make a note. Let's see options one. First of all, A SCR smooth endoplasmic reticulum, B RER rough endoplasmic reticulum, C lysosomes, D vacuoles. So the correct question for this is the correct answer for this question is option B RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Let's see some small explanation for this question. Golgi operators principally performs the function of packaging materials to the delivered either to the intracellular targets or secreted outside of the cell. Understand? So here the Golgi apparatus remains in close association with endoplasmic reticulum. Understand? A number of proteins synthesized by ribosomes on the endoplasmic reticulum are modified in the cisternae of the Golgi apparatus before they are released from the transphase. So Golgi apparatus is also performing an important role. It is nothing but formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids. So the correct answer for this question is nothing but option B, RER. Now last question in this session is, which one is the membrane bound and space found organelle in the cytoplasm of animal cell? So in the animal cell we need to find out the cell organelle which is membrane bound and space found. So now let us see options one by one. Option A, chloroplast. B, vacuole. C, both A and B. D, none of the above. So the correct answer for this question is option D, none of the above, because in animal cells membrane bound and space bound cell organelles are not present in the cytoplasm. Understand? So these three, chloroplast, vacuoles, these are present in plant cells only, not in animal cells. So in the question they asked about animal cells. So with that context, the correct answer for this question is option D, none of the above. Understand? Students, I conclude this session with this 20th question, last question. Hope you understood. Thank you one and all.